Babette ate oatmeal. And welcome back to Gilmore Week, the week where I am making daily Gilmore related videos counting down to the revival, a year in the life. Except for yesterday because I ran into major technical difficulties with the footage. However, it just so happens that yesterday's topic goes very well with today's topic, and so we are meshing them together. Today we are talking about two of my absolute favorite characters from Gilmore Girls who I think deserve some love, and that would be Michel and Kirk. In my opinion, these two characters have some of the best quotes of the entire series. And on top of that, I think Yannick Truesdale and Sean Gunn were two of just the best, breakout actors in this show. Every moment that they had, they totally stole. So today, I present to you my favorite top 10 best moments from Michel and Kirk. Obviously, separate moments. We'll switch on and off. Starting off with Michel, I adore the moment when he gets very upset with Lorelai because she no longer needs a handyman, because it means that they will no longer be going over the list of things they have to give to the handyman over a red velvet cupcake. I think it's one of the more endearing moments between Lorelai and Michel, and it's one of the moments where he lets his guard down, and I just love it. Plus, nobody really breaks down like Michel. His breakdowns are just something else. Number 10 for Kirk is when he spends the entire episode jumping from job to job, except they are jobs that he does not have. He sits in on a staff meeting at the Dragonfly, he ends up going into the kitchen, and then he finally is working the front desk, and it just really shows you the little intricacies of Kirk. He's there because he might want to have that job one day, and he thinks that's a good place to learn. Number 9 for Michel is when we find out that he is afraid of swans.
I will never go near those filthy birds.
Why?
I hate the swans.
These particular swans?
No, all swans. I was attacked by a band of swans in the Luxembourg Gardens when I was a boy.
Number 9 for Kirk is when he is cast in his dream role, which is Christ in The Last Supper.
I need to see the list.
Watch the elbows, Kirk.
I just need to see the list.
He's going to be very happy.
Woohoo!
What'd you get, Kirk?
Christ and the Last Supper.
The big kahuna.
I'm gonna do it right too. Lots of research. What's a good book to read?
The Bible?
Right. Yo, where are my apostles? Where are my homeboys?
Though I may be biased because, as you guys know from my favorite episodes video, I love the Festival of the Living Art. Number 8 for Michel happens a bunch of times throughout the series, but pretty much any time Michel needs to entertain kids, which comes along a lot being that he is the main man at the Dragonfly. I love the episode where they have a bunch of little girls that are bringing their dolls for a little tea at the Dragonfly Inn, and everything goes wrong, but apparently off screen, Michel sings The Sun Will Come Out Tomorrow from Annie. Oh, what I would not give to see that scene. Number 8 for Kirk is when Kirk adopts a cat, names it Kirk, and then discovers that Cat Kirk does not like the real Kirk.
Kirk and I are going through a little adjustment period, that's all.
Cat Kirk.
It's no biggie, and this looks a lot worse than it did.
Number 7 for Michel plays off of the fact that he doesn't like kids. It's the whole episode where he volunteers to watch Baby Davy because he is intimidated by Tobin.
He got stuck.
Oh my God.
I tried to get him out, but I couldn't get him to grab the string, and then he fell asleep, and I worried if I woke him up, the screaming would start again.
I can't believe you rolled little Davy under the bed.
Davy?
Yes, Davy, Suki's baby.
Is that his name? I've been calling him Truman.
Why?
I thought that's what his name was.
Where'd you get Truman from?
I don't know. I heard it wrong, okay? You think he's gonna hold it against me?
My number 7 moment for Kirk is when he is basically being a stage mom, selling off his girlfriend Lulu to be the woman of questionable morals in the town reenactment, because that went well. Number 6 for Michel, we all know that he has a lot of dietary needs. He's just constantly making sure that his physique is ready for the women, but he finds out that they have been mislabeling his milk, and he proceeds to spend the rest of the episode, whenever we see him jogging, ducking under the carts that they bring people's suitcases in. It's just hilarious. A lot of physical comedy from Michel. Number 6 for Kirk is when he buys Suki's basket and the speech that he gives to Jackson.
Kirk, my mother didn't even make one for me.
Oh, that's very sad.
She made one for all my brothers and sisters, but not for me.
That's terrible, Kirk.
12 brothers and sisters. The only one without a basket? Me.
Okay, Kirk, what's it gonna take?
$250.
Kirk, you're kidding me.
12 brothers and sisters
Will you take a check?
with 2 forms of ID.
I swear. better be as pathetic as you sound.
Oh, trust me.
Number 5 for Michel is when he has ennui.
Michelle, get that, please.
I cannot.
Michelle, we've been over this. We all cover the phone. That includes you.
Don't misunderstand. I wanted to answer it. I truly did. But today I'm suffering from ennui.
And then the fact that he gives Suki ennui.
What's wrong with you?
I don't know. It might sound a little weird, but I think I've got
Oh, no.
ennui.
You explained ennui to her.
She asked me what was wrong with me earlier, so I told her.
Number 5 for Kirk has to be his short film.
I love your daughter.
Who are you to love my daughter? What do you have to offer her?
Nothing. Only this.
I have so many questions. Number 4 has to be the multiple times where Michel takes Lorelai and forces her to take her to events that Emily wants Lorelai to go to. He does this with a cotillion, he does this with the auction, he just wants to live the life that Lorelai does not want. Number 4 for Kirk is when he does an interpretive dance that I would put in this video, but it's one of those things that while it's one of my favorite moments, I can only watch it once every 5 years or so. But it's great, it's very interpretive. Number 3 is when Michel ditches Lorelai, Elaine's wedding, to go to yet another Celine Dion concert. And just in general, the fact that they picked Celine Dion for Michel to be obsessed with is just one of the greatest choices that series ever made. Number 3, this is definitely both Jenna, my sister, and one of our favorite scenes from the entire series, which is when Kirk is playing Tevye in Fiddler on the Roof. We just love everything about that episode is really great, the way that Kirk is acting with the kids, but what we really love is this song.
Do you love me?
Why what? Do I what? Jenna and I say that to each other in the little girl's voice, who was adorable. She was great, but we repeat that to each other on a very, very normal basis. Number 2 for Michel, this is a really small moment, but I think it's just a really great moment. This is when Michel spends an hour running around the town square because Rory has orchestrated a whole drop-off situation to try and get Lane the CD while she's grounded, and the time changed for the drop-off, and so he's been running for an hour, and it's beautiful. It's great. Number 2 for Kirk is when he is in the dance marathon, the fact that he competes with Lorelai to try and win the dance marathon. I love the whole idea that like this is the one thing that he wins. This is the one thing that Kirk really goes out for and goes all out for. It's just, it makes my heart so happy. Finally, number 1 for Michel, it has to be one of his first lines in the whole series, but it's still, I think, a fan favorite quote, like one of the best quotes the series ever produced, which is,
People are particularly stupid today. I can't talk to any more of them.
and number 1 for Kirk is the fact that Kirk has night terrors and we get this amazing scene.
I'll explain later.
Those are some of the best moments, in my opinion, that we get from Michel and Kirk, and I am sure that we are going to get so many more of them in the new revival because they are both coming back. They're both in the trailer, and I cannot wait. Yannick and Sean, thank you so much for playing your characters as well as you do. Oh, it makes me so happy. If I missed your favorite moment, because honestly, the two of them have so many others that I can think of off the top of my head already. If I missed yours, be sure to leave it in the comment section below. I'm responding to all comments because this is my favorite thing to talk about. Be sure to subscribe so that you get notifications about the rest of Gilmore Week because we still have 2 more videos to go. 1 more video tomorrow, and on Friday I will be doing a review of the Gilmore A Year in the Life. And finally, if you're talking about Gilmore Week or you want to show me how you are celebrating, be sure to use the hashtag Gilmore Week on whatever social media platform and tag me. This is all of my social media information. And otherwise, I love you super cool party people, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!